Hey, if you're new here, my name is Ashley, and I do Oracle Tarot readings for the collective for the day. And I always end it off with an animal spirit oracle message because I just love animals, and I think that we can learn so much from all the other things that are on this planet with us. Like, come on now. All right, I do want to start off by kind of cleansing our zone right now, only allowing in what is for our highest good. I want to thank our spirit guides, our angels, ancestors, God, source, all that good stuff, for protecting us and bringing forth a message for our highest good. A couple cards that came out right now are 17 and 18, which are really interesting. So this might have to do with the time period in your life, like when you were 17 or 18, or maybe 2017 or 18, or possibly someone in your life right now, 17 or 18. There's graduation going on, a lot of big, endings and beginnings happening. So with card 17, this one's called Solar Flares, and it also has the word activate at the bottom. So that one is going to be our first card, and we'll read about this one. And then we have the sun or source, which, love it, beautiful, gorgeous. So let's see what that brings for us today. Okay, for number 17, we have solar flares. It says, activate. The sun's surface is always roiling. A flare can flash brightly on the surface or become a coronal mass ejection, many times the size of the Earth, that shoots out charged particles. When these particles head towards Earth, not only are our electronics disrupted, but also our politics heat up, and we question old systems, and we grow hungry for new answers. I don't know if you've seen the Schumann resonance chart thing, but that's really interesting. Kind of talks about this. The volume turns up on all astrological activity. High peaks of solar activity were recorded around the French Revolution, the American Revolution, part 2's coming, and during the mid-1960s, times when people fought the status quo and sought revolutionary change. For action, it says, changes in the air. A flare of energy supports your work. The mood is restless, sparky, revolutionary, and curious. People are hungry for change. It's not time to be quiet, but to be fast on your feet. Solar flares magnify the energy on any other cards that you pull. When the sun is storming, our social and political world activates. Revolutionary change manifests, and trees grow faster in the forest. Aim carefully, because a solar flare brings momentum, not thoughtfulness, that you have to provide. That you have to provide. A calm metaphysical perspective may not be easy, but you can bring that in to create balance and longevity. What you bring during a solar flare may be hot and fervent, but not necessarily long-lived. To turn an idea or a love affair into something permanent, like a business plan or partnership, will take conscious effort. Excuse me. Challenge, it says, tempers flare along with the sun. You can scorch yourself with too much passionate action and not enough emotional sensitivity if you are not mindful. And then our gift, it says, the sun is sending extra voltage and inspiration your way, so use it wisely. Feel the heat in the situation, the passion in people's involved, and then balance that fire by adding water's compassion, the thoughtfulness in the air, and the logistics of Earth to turn that inspiration into reality. So that was page 50 and 51. Okay, then we have our next card, which is the sun, right? And it did say that whatever cards we pull are going to be illuminated by that solar flare. On this card, it's talking about luminaries and celestial characters. So the sun, source. All right, let's get into it. It says, in your natal chart, the sun symbolizes the core of your personality, your life force, ego, and consciousness. The sign that aspects the sun describes how you express that basic vital energy. From our earthly perspective, the sun circles the zodiac once a year, but in truth, the sun is the center point around which the planets revolve. All other bodies in our solar system reflect its light. It's unimaginably huge. 1,000,000 Earths could fit within. Action says the sun's light shines through the teacher, actor, lover, leader, those who use their enthusiasm, warmth, and charisma for common good. It's time for you to take center stage. Let the sun's light flow through you and shine, illuminate, and energize your surroundings, and use this to be of service. Notice what feeds your vitality and work with it. As you let the sun flow through you, your health will improve. You will draw support to your energy and enthusiasm. Step into your potential. If you are asking about a project, notice how the vitality flows through the design and clears the path. Let this situation be a channel for the sun's energy and feel it take on a life of its own. A challenge here: narcissism is the shadow of the sun's energy, the false belief that I am the center of the universe and you are not. Learn to earn attention and respect rather than demand or expect it. And then the gift, it says this sunlit moment is an opportunity to let your ego step out of the way. Let the sun's light flow through you and let spirit do the work. Shine wholeheartedly and share the warmth with friends, family, your community, and the world. Make it an offering. Live the truth. I am the center of the universe and so are you. Ooh, that's beautiful. Yeah, so this was on page 52 and 53. Great message in those cards. Very practical too, So yeah, that was awesome. We have angel numbers. If y'all want an angel number for today, let's see what we got. Source, please work through these cards and bring us the angel number for today. And whenever this message finds you is when it's meant to find you. One, two, three, four. That's our number. It says connection, personal growth, oneness, and manifesting goals, connection and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then, expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. I like that. Okay, I'm going to see if we get anything from tarot to possibly show us what kind of energy this message has, and maybe it'll help you kind of connect to something. So let's see. Oh, got some cards that popped out. Alright, we have the Three of Cups in reverse, and this is talking about Cancer energy, water energy, so very emotional, very, this kind of feeling to me comes down to that enmeshment thing that happens with family. So anyways, it talks about overabundance, excessive pleasure, loss of prestige, disloyalty, rejection, and betrayal. It has to do with the number 3, which also kind of talks about groups, experiencing growth and community. So I think that right now there's a possibility that there was a time to celebrate your successes, and this might not even be you, but maybe it's something that you're witnessing. But you can't really ride on that one success that you did a long time ago. Sometimes it's easy to kind of allow that maybe like the praise you got to get to your head or something, but ultimately it feels like a message from Spirit to say like it's time to get back to work, basically. Then we have the Knight of Wands, which also has to do with the number 3. It says, now is a good time to do what you want to do. It talks about energy, passion, adventure, generous, impetuous, courage, and departure. 3, again, growth, energy, groups, creativity, problem solving. And the Knight of Wands, the Knight is air energy and the Wands is fire energy. So this feels like you're in the mind state that feels very confident in like your stance, and then you have that wand with you and you're ready to like illuminate this part of you, essentially. So yeah, maybe you had a period of time there where you were feeling kind of blocked, but Spirit's just letting you know that now is the time to move forward. And you might have been feeling kind of blocked because you haven't had anything to like go for. I don't know. Yeah, so that was kind of interesting. I want to finish this off with the Spirit Animal Oracle and see if we get anything that is related or just bring something to your attention that you didn't know you needed to work through, or you have a question for the universe and this kind of helps you narrow down what the universe is trying to tell you. Alrighty, we have the Flamingo Spirit, number 26. It says, embrace the in-between. So let's see what this one says for us. Alrighty, 26, the Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. The oracle message here says, balance comes easily to Flamingo Spirit, who sees what was and what will be and stands strong in the face of uncertainty. You can be informed by what came before and plan for a future yet to be, but do not resist Flamingo Spirit's call to be fully present in the now, where the real magic happens, with one foot in the life you are moving away from. Okay, dropped it twice. This message don't want to be heard or what? And one in the future as you become the one who leads the life of your highest intentions. You must make peace with the fact that you are not fully in either place. Embrace the in-between. The presence of Flamingo Spirit is also a sign that your creativity is arising within you and opportunities are beginning to present themselves. Remain here in a balanced state of mind, for there is much to know and learn before going forward with new plans. You can trust this moment and yourself as you take in what you see and become aware of all that you are experiencing in this in-between time. And then we have the protection message, which says, if you're feeling nervous and wobbly, stop worrying about the past and future. Instead, be present in the moment. Balancing for now is the space in which creativity arises. Creativity is your birthright, but if you're moving too quickly in an attempt to avoid the discomfort of transition, you can blind yourself to the miraculous possibilities that are before you now and those just coming into being. The past has its lessons and planning has its merits, but right now you may be imbalanced because you're becoming too nostalgic for what once was, or too anxious about what the future might hold. There is time to plan carefully. For now, be still and know that Spirit is here, co-creating with you in this moment. The next step will appear when it needs to appear. Relax into a state of equanimity and balance, so any anxiety can transmute into trust and faith that all will be as it will for the highest good. And that's on page 79, 80, and 81. So, I think that Spirit is just encouraging you to really sit with that little simmer that's inside of you right now. There's like a little ember of flame starting, and it's really going to be up to you if you want to grow that fire or not. So I think that's kind of where I'm going to end this off. And I hope that you have a beautiful, wonderful, lovely day. And you're beautiful, and I love you.